Good day. My name is Keertan. Today I'm going to pitch my solution for the SAQ's park and ride problems. The earlier commuters park at a park and ride during their journey, the better it gets to ease road traffic congestion. But currently, park and ride utilization on the SAQ network is dominated by commuters who bypass the park and rides close to their home and travel farther to fulfill additional activities during the journey. They do this to achieve perceived cost and time savings. This is resulting in overutilization of certain park and rides perceived as value by commuters and underutilization of the rest. Hence, with changing commuters, transport modes, and competition for more economic land utilization, it becomes imperative to distribute the demand evenly. The solution is GoTrans, an app that enables commuters to check parking availability and train schedules, shop essentials through the app, and also get information about news and events. Every weekday, more than 2 million work trips are made by Queenslanders, and these account for more than 1 out of every 5 trips made. These work trips last the longest and contribute the most towards the daily distance traveled by work commuters. Compared with other modes of transport, work trips using public transport take significantly longer, as it includes the time waiting for public transport to arrive and the time traveling to and from the station. The average work commute distance and duration shows the amount of demand placed on SEQ's network, particularly during peak hours, which are usually 7 to 9 a.m. and 3 to 5 p.m. Why are they getting longer? Data reveals that work related trips are only getting longer, leading to long term effects on quality of life and health. This is due to the concept called trip chaining. Trip chaining refers to the travel patterns where the purpose of the trip is not just work but includes other indirect activities such as shopping groceries, food and drinks, etc., and also dropping or picking up kids from school. It is said that 1 in 7 Queenslanders involved in trip chaining as part of their work commute. Hence, this is a major reason why commuters are ignoring their origin suburb stations and preferring to take the risk at busy express stations. This very pattern is emphasized by my persona for this project. Meet Ian, who lives in Lindum. He is a peak hour traveler and parks his car at Wynham station instead of Lindum so that he can shop essentials on his way back from work. He is time poor and wants to achieve multiple tasks during his work commute so that he need not travel again after coming home. Unreliable parking and train information, no one stop shops near his origin station are some of his major pain points. He wants to have digital connectivity and frictionless travel experience. These are not just the needs of my persona but can be observed as the major consumer trends in 2019. Having seamless, frictionless mobility, experiencing digitally together, and instant gratification are considered as critical in designing our solution. So the problem statement for my persona is how might we improve the value proposition for the peak hour traveler so that he can use the park and ride at his origin station. So the concept that I have come up with are one, a digital application that enables commuters to check parking slot availability, get accurate train timings, shop essentials from local providers, and the second is to utilize a section of the underutilized park and rides to organize events, shows, and stalls portraying local art, food, culture, etc., such as the farmers markets, to bring the community together and also to improve the value proposition for the commuter. My recommended prototype is the digital application, and I have also tried to blend in the second concept into this. This is how the prototype looks like. Easy to log in with Google or Facebook. So let's say we want to travel from our home at Wynham West to Suncorp George Street. We can save our addresses as well. So when we enter the destination, the app recommends the best commute path by calculating the parking slots availability and the next best train from the nearby stations. When we click on the recommended station, it gives more comprehensive information and also rates the station on its lighting, security, and amenities. Now, when we select Start Journey, it not only gives directions but also gives real time data. If you observe here, before the start of the journey, there were 20 slots available, now there are only 18. In this way, the app gives us sufficient accurate data to make the best decision during peak hours. During the journey, we can shop from the local vendors near our park and ride. We can buy groceries, drinks, pet food, clothing, medicines, etc. So if we select Pet Barn, for example, the app takes us to the Pet Barn shopping page where we can browse products and make the payment. We can then receive an order confirmation in our app with a booking number. When we return from work to our park and rides, we can display the booking number at the GoTrans kiosk and collect our package. This is shown in more detail later. We also have the news and events section on the app. I encourage TMR to use some of the underutilized spaces to organize farmers markets, music events, sports screenings, BBQs, etc. The news section advertises such events with a vision to bring the local community together. So when we place the order, the delivery partners from respective vendors will deliver the package to the kiosk present at the park and ride. The staff at the kiosk arrange these orders as per the booking reference. We can then collect these when we are back. This saves us from the trip chaining pattern. In terms of logistics, all these vendors can process the orders up to a certain cutoff time and then deliver all the orders in bulk at once to the kiosk, and there is no need for any instant delivery here. Now moving on to the inspiration for the app comes from other apps addressing the same problems and also the pain points highlighted by the persona. The ParkTC app helps Washington commuters by reducing the time needed to find the parking slot. Gojek of Indonesia is an extremely popular app that shows how to create a marketplace effectively within an app. Also, the Eltham Farmers Market in Victoria serves as a good example of how to use the parking spaces for other economic and social purposes. Digital connectivity, reliable data, convenient marketplace, and time saving, which all lead to a seamless user experience, are the design principles which lay the foundation for the prototype designed. The GoTrans app's customer experience touches several components of the Gentile framework: lifestyle, as the app encourages a new lifestyle of shop on the go; emotional, as it relieves from stress and anxiety caused during the peak hour commute; cognitive, as it offers a real-time data to comprehend and take a decision; pragmatic, as it offers a frictionless travel experience; and finally relational, as it encourages community belonging and togetherness. So is the app feasible? Well, it involves development costs that range from 100K to 150K. The app is the backbone for this solution, hence a high quality app with rich UI UX connected on cloud systems with several API integrations is needed. The shop section in the app has API connections from all vendor partners to fulfill orders, which is a simpler way to create a marketplace. This app can be built in phases and budget can be allocated accordingly. It takes roughly 3 months to build the MVP, another 3 months for the fully functioning app, and we can leave an additional 3 months for revisions and bugs. When we look at the equipment costs, the major ones would be the smart parking sensors, which help in counting the number of cars parked. We would need at least two for each park and ride. What these essentially do is sense when a car passes through and send this information to the central cloud databases. From there, the information can be passed to the mobile devices. We would also need to set up the kiosks at each station where shopping orders can be stored and delivered. Is the app viable? Well, yes, we can leverage the existing resources and equipment to develop the app. The features highlighted in the prototype can be integrated into the existing TMR app. However, the ratings for the current app are low because of technical issues which need to be taken up seriously when such advancements in features are considered. The target market segment could be the existing 500K TMR app users, more specifically the 59% SAQ commuters who travel into Brisbane CBD for work, and the 36.5% commuters who spend at least 45 minutes a day on their work commute. To understand the desirability for the prototype, primary market research is conducted on a sample of 4 commuters. Usability testing is done to evaluate the user interactions with the various features. Based on the user feedback, the park and ride screen is enhanced to provide information such as the number of slots available in a bigger size rather than the percentage shown earlier. Also, ETA to the station is emphasized and ratings are displayed for various facilities at the station. Further A/B testing is performed for both screens to ensure the updated screen has greater user engagement. Next, a business canvas model is used to understand the alignment between value proposition and consumer profiles. The value proposition is not only a description of the product or service but also an articulation of the benefits of the service as it addresses the needs of the various consumer segments. With the help of this model, it is found that there is alignment between the viability and feasibility, which are the organization needs, and desirability, which are the consumer needs. We may encounter risks such as lack of app users due to less awareness, which can be addressed by effectively marketing the value, preference for trip shining. We may need to find more ways for alternative use of the land space, and finally, the need for more storage space at kiosks due to increased demand. Better logistic management practices should be followed to mitigate this risk. Overall, the app can also create an additional source of revenue by charging a fee for listing vendors and events on the app. The prototype fits well with the existing TMR strategy as the app increases public transport patronage by providing accurate and reliable information. It is affordable to build and maintain as we are leveraging existing resources. It supports the land use planning and integrates with the surrounding environment by encouraging the use of underutilized spaces for community strengthening activities. Overall, it is helping reduce traffic congestion by increasing the value proposition for commuters at their origin station.